Do you randomly get a craving for some good old slow-cooked, smoky, southern-style greens? Yeah, I know the feeling too. Sometimes you just want that big hug of southern comfiness, but you ain't got all day to wait around for no batch of greens. Let's see how we can use an Instant Pot to cut the time to less than an hour. My spin on this southern tradition starts with a smoked chicken leg to infuse some smokiness and merges some traditional Thai ingredients to give the greens that meat-tasting umami flavor without all of that excess fat and grease. What up with it, y'all? I'm your host, Mark Large, aka Vino, aka Foodie Sumo, and you are tuned into the Foodie Sumo channel, where I bring you video recipes of simple, healthy, great tasting food in single serving portions. Before we get to it, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the ding dong to make sure you're alerted whenever new videos hit the channel. With that out of the way, let's get to it. On our ingredients list, we have a 16-ounce bag of Glory or whatever collard green you can get locally. I try to keep some frozen and on deck. About a quarter cup of smoked chicken or other smoked meat of choice. Seasoning blend, which is a frozen mix of onions, green and red peppers, celery, and parsley flakes. Fish sauce, soy sauce, or just use all soy if you don't have, can't get, or just don't like fish sauce. Minced garlic, agave nectar, or a pinch of sugar for a little sweetness. Black pepper, I prefer fresh cracked, but use what you have. Olive oil, and a cup of water. I'm using the cup that comes with the IP, which is about half of a regular cup. Hit the saute mode button on the IP. As the IP starts to heat up, add a tablespoon of olive oil, a half cup of seasoning blend, and the smoked meat. Occasionally stir the mixture as it starts to warm through. After 5 or so minutes, pour in the cup of water. Add in a half tablespoon each of fish and soy sauce, or just 1 tablespoon of soy sauce if that's your preference. Add in a teaspoon of minced garlic and a little bit of sweetener or sugar to help balance the fish and soy sauces. I'm cranking it up here with the black pepper, but a half teaspoon should be enough for most tastes. Give that pot liquor a good stir and taste it to make sure it's seasoned right. Finally, add in the greens and stir everything together. Put the top on the IP and seal it. Turn off the IP, hit the manual button, and set the timer to 20 minutes. Now, let the pressure cooker do what it does while you go knock something off the should have been done list. Check on the IP when the timer goes off. At this point, you can turn the IP off and wait for the pressure to naturally release. After about 15 minutes, you could probably just turn the release valve and not get any steam. At this point, go ahead and stir them greens real good and get you a little spoonful to taste your latest creation. My goal for this recipe was to make an easier, healthier version of the southern style greens I grew up eating, which were usually filled with fatty, salty ingredients to make it taste better. The lean, smoked chicken combines with fish and soy sauces to form the broth, or pot liquor as the old souls call it. Be sure to adjust for taste, health, and nutritional needs. That's a wrap. I enjoyed spending this time with you, my friends. I hope this video inspired you to get in the kitchen, try this recipe, experiment with it, and make it your own. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe so I can continue to bring you these video recipes and restaurant check-ins and reviews. Ish on.